Hello there, fancy meeting you. 11 o'clock online, where else would you be but here at craftprice.com. Now I know lots of you are watching online already, lots of you are watching us via Facebook, so good morning. It is good to have your company. We've got Lorraine already, Anne's out there too as well, Angela. I know Jackie was having a little look earlier on to see what we might have coming up, so I hope we have your company for the next hour. And it would be good to have your company because we've got lots of fabulous bargains, all sorts of wonderful deals that you can take advantage of. But of course we have newcomers joining us all the time, so if you're a newbie, hello and welcome. You couldn't be with a friendlier bunch. We have a wonderful time during this hour, and what we like to do is bring you a bargain. Now if you've not come across Craft Price Shop, let me explain to you what's going to happen. We're going to bring you a series of different fabulous products. Some of them might be bundles, some of them might be items on their own, but whatever they are, we are bringing you them at a fabulous price. Now I can't tell you what the price is yet because I don't know. We've got a start price and you'll see all the details that you need on the screen. So at the top you'll see you've got your item number, that's how you get involved. Then you've got a little description of what we've got in this bundle, but I will elaborate on that and give you more information where I can. Then you've got your start price. Now your start price is a realistic price that if you were to go off on our website and hunt down these products that you would pay. Could be a bundle of different items all put together, and sometimes we can show you all those different prices and bring them together. But then we've got our price now, and this is the one you need to keep your eye on. This is the one where the figure will change, and I'll give you a clue. It only goes in one direction, it goes down. We never put the prices up here at Craft Price Shop. During those auctions that price will drop, and it will continue to drop while we have stock. Another rule of Craft Price Shop: while we have stock, that price will drop. And since that last opportunity to get involved is snapped up, that price is locked in and everybody pays that lowest price. So you could get involved with this auction now and you'll be paying that lowest price along with everybody else. Only other thing to consider is your post and packing. Now if you're a Freedom member, then you don't have to worry because it's included with your standard monthly membership. And that's whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Europe, or whether you are in the United States. Everybody takes advantage of those savings with regards to your post and packing. But if not, keep an eye on your screen. There will be an indication there. It's usually about £4.95 per auction. So should we get things underway? Because we've got our first live auction up on the screen. So let me explain to you what we've got in this bundle. Shrink plastic. Now I know a lot of you have been looking out for this one, and we've got a bundle here of 12 sheets. Now in the past I've come across bundles of about 10 sheets, so that's nice that we've got that extra couple of sheets in there. Starting price at £19.99, but of course we'll get that auction underway in the next few moments and that price will start to drop. Now you've got a mix here of 6 of your clear and 6 of your frosted. Brilliant value for money because they're good size sheets as well. 20.5 centimetres by 26.2, so slightly smaller than your A4 sheet, but still a considerable size. And of course the beauty of shrink plastic is the magic that you get with these. Now your frosted has got that slightly rougher side, that's where you would apply your colour, perhaps it's pencils. And then you have got your clear. Now your clear, of course, you can stamp onto. It's not very easy to see the clear because it's clear, but it is there, I can assure you of that, and you're going to get 6 sheets of those in total. Now we'll talk about how you use this in the next few moments, but let's get that auction underway. Let's get those prices dropping because I know lots of you are getting involved with this one and watching with interest, because let's face it, shrink plastic is a wonderful thing to craft with. Something that never goes out of fashion as well. It's always useful to have in your crafty stash. £15.82. There's a 20% saving. It's not a bad saving to kick things off with, is it? Definitely not. And definitely one to consider because you've got 12 sheets in here. Don't forget, often you'll get 10 sheets. Now, at the price that we've got on our screen there, it works at £1.31 per sheet. A really good size sheet. So think about those stamps that you're going to be working with. Taking up area on this one, and of course then you apply your heat. Now you can apply your heat by the way of a heat tool, so that's very easy to do, or you can actually pop it in the oven if you want to. And if you go onto the World Wide Web, you'll find instructions of how you can actually use that in your oven, just on a baking tray. Most of us do actually use a heat gun, and it can always be a little bit kind of anxious when you use it because it twists and turns as it starts getting smaller and shrinking in size. That price is shrinking in size as well, isn't it? £15.46, and it is still continuing to fall down. And this is the beauty. It started off at £19.99, but of course that price is dropping and it will continue to do so. And of course you've got 2 different styles of shrink plastic with this particular bundle. You've got that frosted one, as you can see there, and that is going to give that kind of frosted look to anything. And you stamp on the reverse side, which is the rougher side, add your colour. Do not, well I say do not, oh that sounded very, very waggy finger, didn't it? Do not. No, I didn't mean it like that. I wouldn't advise you to use your intense colours with these, because what happens is it actually shrinks down and intensifies those colours. So use your pencils on this one, and you'll find you only need to be quite light with them, and it will actually shrink down, and the colours will become more vibrant. With the clear, again, you can stamp on this one if you're wanting to. You need to use something like a stays on, where you've got that. Oh, it's gone quiet. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on here. Got price plummet in play. The chevrons are there. I forgot to tell you about a price plummet. When you see those chevrons, that means that price is coming down, and it can come down a considerable amount, as it has done there. £12.25. It's a 38% saving. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, stamping. Things like your stays on. You can use that on this. Just make sure that it's dried nicely before you start kind of colouring in with it. And then what you can actually do is cut your shrink plastic to size. You can die cut it as well. So if you've got stamps and dies that work well together, brilliantly. If you do want to apply colour, you just need to give it a light sanding on the side that you're going to work with. It's just to key the surface so those colours do actually take place. And of course, you can use your alcohol markers on this one because of the nature of it. It will absorb well, not absorb those, it will take on board those colours. But again, just be careful. Use those pastel tones, because of course the colour will intensify. Have you noticed what's happening with that price? £11.93. We're down below £1 a sheet now with regards to this. Don't forget, you're getting 12 sheets in here, not your standard 10, which quite often you do get in a bundle, but we've only got 8 opportunities to get involved. Now, when this price starts dropping down, you might have an idea in your head of how much you're wanting to pay for these. What you'll find is lots of other people will have a similar sort of idea in their head, but they might think to themselves, you know what, I'm going to get in before it gets to that price. So maybe you're thinking £11.50. That is the price. Do you really want to miss out on this for the sake of 19p? I know I wouldn't want to. I'd be getting involved now. 7 chances. And what I'd possibly be doing is going for a couple of these as well. Because, of course, when you see the prices that we bring to you here at Craft Price Drop, we can't always bring these prices. So take advantage of them while you can. Where are we going with this price? Let's have a look. Oh, less than £10, £9.99. That is brilliant. Now, it's almost, I can't do the maths. It's almost like it's £1 a sheet for 10, and then you've got 2 as a bonus. Does that make sense? Actually works out at 83p a sheet. Don't forget, you are getting 12 sheets. You are going to get 6 of your clear and 6 of your frosted coming to you. Brilliant sizes, as you can see here, but we've not got huge quantities of these. Lots of you getting involved with these. Knew this would be a popular one, and of course, now that we are less than £10 for these, lots of you getting involved. The website is perhaps the quickest way for you to get involved with these. And don't forget, if you want to get hold of these and you want to get hold of them in multiples, then all you need to do is increase that quantity, and you can take as many as you like, as long as it's no more than 5, because that's all that we've got to bring to you. Equally so, if you want to buddy up with a friend, and to be honest, I wouldn't. I keep them for myself, because that's me. When I've got a bargain, I hang on to it. I know you'd like to share. So if you do want to share, by all means, you can do it. Or you could go for a couple, and then you could get your friend a set, and they could share that cost, the overall cost with you. £9.98, 3 opportunities. They are going to get snapped up. We are very busy for these. Diane, you've got hold of these as well. Heather, you're involved. Good morning. Carol, too, as well. Lots of you getting involved with these. At £9.98, and only 2 opportunities to get involved. I don't know if that price is going to come down any further, so do not miss out. The wacky fingers coming out again, I do apologise. 1 chance. If I was where you were now, sitting watching this, I would take advantage of that. I would grab it and I would run with it. And you have.
Price lock.
Thank you to everyone that got involved there. That price has been locked in at £9.98. So thank you for taking advantage of that deal. And what a deal it was. I knew we needed to get that one in nice and early, because I knew lots of you were watching out for that one. So thank you. 12 sheets for £9.98. Ooh, that's a bargain. Now, have a look at these. These are beautiful. We are talking Spellbinders. Regular company, I'm sure you'll agree, with Craft Price Drop, but this is a brilliant deal because we have got the labels dies. Now, Spellbinders bought us a whole range of label dies, and there were a variety of different sizes, different numbers and different shapes, and they were all given those names, as you can see on there. So we've got labels 20, labels 28 and labels 30. In total, we've got 14 dies. Now, quite often these will work alongside other dies. So for instance, when we have a look at the next one here, so decorative labels 20. So if you have got labels 20, oh 28, sorry. I thought we'd got a double up then. I thought we'd got a match. I was nearly going to shout snap, but no, that's not. So if you've got any of the, so for instance, this particular one here is a decorative die. If you've got labels 28, then these are going to mat and layer perfectly. Now each one of these dies, I'm going to turn them around just so as you can see, works out at £23.04 per set, and you've got multiple sets with these. Multiple dies, should I say. So you've got a minimum of 4 dies in each one of these sets, and aren't they beautiful? Lots of these will actually work, well, they'll all would work landscape as well as portrait, so that's something else worth considering. So if you have those long sentiments, you know, congratulations is always a tricky one to fit on. Oh, dominoes! Yay! There we go. Price has already started dropping, incidentally. But have a look at these. You can use these in a variety of ways. It's a nice way of using a different shapes, just a regular rectangle. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we just kind of trim down a piece of card. We might make one slightly larger, a mat and layer. Well, the beauty of these dies is going to do all the matting and layering for you. You will need a die cutting machine, but you can use a variety of die cutting machines. Just check your manufacturer's instructions for how to work with wafer thin dies, because that's exactly what we've got here. And what we've got there on the screen is a good price, because at £69.12 for all of those dies, 14 dies in total, that is not a bad price to start with. Of course, it's craft price drop. Those chevrons are back. That price is coming down. This is what we like to see. Where are we going to end up with this one? I don't know. Do you know? I don't. £48.84. That's where we're at this moment in time. The quantity hasn't been brought in, so we know that price is going to be dropping down. Now works out for each of those individual dies, so £16.28. Brilliant value. So down from £23.04, so it's a really good saving already. Now obviously with these you've got different varieties of these, so you can mat and lay with it. I'm going to turn them around again just to show you, because with some of these, for instance this particular set here, just to show you, what you're going to get with these, you're going to get the ability to cut, emboss and stencil. We regularly see that with spellbinders. And what you've got here, you've got your different sizes. So you could take a pair of those together, so cut that outer one and then cut the inner one out of that same piece. You've got a lovely frame. Could be using that perhaps for a shaker card. Or maybe you're wanting to just emboss and make it a layer that you can actually mat on top. So you cut it, pop it through your embossing, with your embossing mat on its own, just one of those dies, and then what happens is you get that kind of beveled edge there, which gives you a perfect platform for you to add your sentiments, or maybe stamps, things like that as well. Lots of lovely shapes with these as well, so very ornate shapes. You could be cutting these out of your background papers as well. Maybe your embossed card, talking of which, we've got some fabulous embossed card coming up during this hour, or embossed card that you created yourself, maybe inky backgrounds. Again, squares, triangles can be beautiful, and don't get me wrong, I use them a lot in my card making, but sometimes you just want something a little bit more ornate. Price is coming down again, those chevrons are in. Let's have a look where this price is going. I know where it's going. It's going down to £36.72. We've got a 46% saving. Now, that's the kind of savings that you like to see, isn't it? I keep getting emails through from different companies this time of year, all got savings of 40%, 50%, 60%. And I always open them up. There's nothing that I specifically want, but I'm just interested to see. So it's always good to see those savings. And I know if those kind of savings ignite your interest, then you're definitely in the right price, because the right place even, because of course that price is going to continue to fall. Works out now at £12.24, a little over £12 per set. That is remarkable, because these are absolutely beautiful. Again, don't forget you've got ornate elements in here. As we have a look here at the decorative labels 28, the different elements you've got in here are going to die cut, but also you've got some areas that go into emboss too as well. Only got 6 opportunities for you to get involved with these now. I'm getting busy with these. Not surprised really when we start talking about those prices. And just a few moments ago, £69.12 was your starting price, which is a good price. Good price. You've got 14 dies in there. We're talking spellbinders, we're talking quality, we're talking classic designs that are going to be with you for many, many years to come. But we're not talking that price is all on our screens. We're not. Wow, £28.35. Wow. That is a brilliant saving. 5 chances, a handful of opportunities for you to get involved. It's a 58% saving. Now we are talking. It works out less than £10 per set. To be well, bang on the line there, where it's £9.45 per die set. A few moments ago, £69.12 is the price that you were paying for these. So over £20 per set, and now we are talking less than £10. Wow. The chevrons are back again. Really? Got 3 chances now. Not many opportunities to take advantage of. Less than £25. Oh my goodness. This is a better than 60% saving now that you've seen on your screens here. And you can take advantage of it. So easy. All you need to add this item to your basket and check out your basket. Lots of you I know watching through Facebook, and you might be thinking, well, how do I get involved? How do I take advantage of that deal? Well, what you need to do is open up another window with your either computer or your laptop. Might sound a little bit scary because it's a bit techie, but it's really easy. All you need to do is just go into the, if you're watching online, there's usually a little plus button in the top corner. It allows you to open up another page, and then what you can do is put in craftpricedrop.com. That will open up the opportunity for you to add these to your baskets. And don't worry, if you're not too techie and you're a bit scared about it, you can always give us a call, and our friendly call operators will help you add that to your basket. But you have to be quick, because that particular auction, we only have one left. In fact, it's gone and that price has been locked in.
Price lock.
So thank you to everybody that took advantage of that £24.56. That was a lot of dies for that money. Now, perhaps you haven't got a die cutting machine. Perhaps that particular auction wasn't for you, which is understandable. Not everybody has die cutting machines, but we all like the ability to have die cut elements, and that's what we've got with this set here. This is beautiful. Talking shabby chic, so we're talking a lovely, classy look. And we're talking Studio Light as well. Now, Studio Light, an incredible company, brought us a whole range of different fabulous decorative papers. They bring us decoupage with regards to actually cutting out those layers as well. But what they also do is bring us chipboard elements. Now, have a look at these. I'm going to be careful because I don't want them to pop out before I show you. This is a board. This is just one of the many boards that you're going to get. You're going to get 8 of these boards in your set. And what you do is you literally just take those elements and pop them out. How simple and easy is that? Beauty is you actually get to keep that frame as well. So certain elements there you could actually use to create almost like a stamp, a masked area, if you know what I mean, like a stencil. Now these are brilliant because once you've actually got them, for instance, this little tag that you've got here, you could quite easily stamp on top of that if you wanted to and add your own personalisation with your sentiment. Absolutely beautiful. And you've got lots of elements in here. You've got 8 sheets in total. We've got butterflies, we've got vintage borders, we've got roses, we've got all sorts, a real eclectic mix. We've even got little rocking horses, as you can see there. We've got timepieces, cherubs with these, antique keys. You can see all sorts of different elements and lots there that you can add your own personal stamp on as well. Little pansies and they're beautiful. Price has already started to drop. We're talking about £39.60 for all of these. And they are all independently packaged as well, so you can actually spread these and split them up between you and your crafty friends. £37.68 is your price at the moment. And as I said, Studio Light, it's one of those companies that have been bringing us beautiful craft products for many, many years. And gorgeous elements in there. Vintage theme we've got with these, a little bit of florals in there. But they've all got that chipboard base, which gives you that quality. And of course, you're using in lots of different ways. Chevrons are back. Price is coming down. Where's it going to stop? Let's have a little look. It's below that £30 price now at £28.83. That is a 27% saving. That's not a bad saving at all, is it? Now, which of these is your favourites? I don't know which. I can't pick. We've got vintage in here. We've got true chic, shabby chic in here too as well. I like the vintage one. Should we have a little look at the vintage one? Let's bring that to the front so you can have a little look. Have a look at that. Oh, that hat reminds me of my dear old dad, bless him. No longer with us, but he always wore a hat like that when we were on our holidays. Binoculars feature in there too as well, ship in a bottle. These would be perfect. If you're thinking of Father's Day cards, you could just simply take a couple of these as well. Oh, look at the little Flopsy rabbit there too as well. What a cutie. Very, very sweet. Do you like that one? So that is your vintage in there. What else have we got in here? Oh, some pretty florals. Oh, we do like our florals, don't we? Look at these. So dainty. Lovely pastel tones with these as well. These are nice ones that you've got down here because you've got a blank area with lots of these where you can actually add a stamp to your own specification. Could it be an anniversary, a birthday? Little accents that you could be adding to things as well. Gorgeous little hearts there. The little roses here, obviously featuring with lots of these different elements. Lots of butterflies with these too as well. Do you like that one? Ooh, it's gone quiet. What's happening? There we go. Do you like that? Do you like it? Rather trained, you know. Well, not actually, but I could have done it. It's only up the road from me, Stratford-on-Avon. Now have a look at this, £19.60, less than £20, better than a half-price deal, and we do like our half-price deals, but you know what? We haven't bought the quantities in, so I know it's going to be a better than half-price deal because that price will continue to drop. We're talking shabby chic, we're talking vintage, we're talking an eclectic mix, lots of beautiful elements in here. And don't forget, with these, you can change them up as well. If you want to get your inks involved, or maybe your ink pads, maybe your daubers involved with these, you can add a few little accents. Add your glitters to some of these as well. Gorgeous little bit of iridescent glitter. Now, we've only got 8 opportunities for you to take advantage of these. So that's Ben fainting. Can't get over the fact that we've been able to bring you this price. You all right, Ben? Okay, we'll be with you in a minute. Just don't move till the paramedics arrive. At 482-694, he's okay, he's fine. 8 opportunities for you to get involved and have another look at these beautiful designs. We've got vintage with your little rocking horses in there, your pocket watches featuring as well. Gorgeous little elements here with florals on there. You've got borders with these elements that you can add your sentiments to, add accents to. If you've got beads and gems, you can add to these too as well. A little bit of glitter perhaps with these. Maybe using things like your acrylic glazes with these as well. Could almost give them that kind of triple embossing. Oh my goodness, because they're chipboard, that would work, wouldn't it? Give them that ceramic tile look about them. Now look at that, £14.76. Top tip as well, if you are doing that kind of effect with your triple embossing, if you kind of twist and turn it and crack and then go back over with one of your vintage inks, it gives it that illusion that it's got age as well to it as well. And so of course some of these vintage designs, that would work really well. 6 chances. It's a better than 60% saving. Incredible savings. And that's what we bring you to Craft Price Drop every single time. Now, of course, bring Craft Price Drop to you at least 3 times a day. So 11 o'clock every single morning. It's going to be Charlie tomorrow morning, I believe. I'm on the early shift. I'll be with you at 7 o'clock in the morning. But before then, we have got Charlie coming up at 7 o'clock tonight with some Craft Price Drop deals as well. But before then, we've got this hour. We've only about 20 minutes in, so we've got lots more to share with you, lots more to show. But there we go, prices coming down again. The chevrons are there again, £13.76. Less than £14 for 8 beautiful sheets. Again, if you want to go for these and split them with a friend, then you can do, but please be quick. We've only got 3 chances for you to do so. The item number on your screen there, you can see that, and the price continues to drop. While we've got stock, that price will drop, and that is the key thing. First rule of Craft Price Drop. One of the rules as well is that you need to check out your baskets, because quite often we'll get people that will add things into their baskets, kind of leave them there and get caught up with the whole feeling of Craft Price Drop, and then suddenly realise they've not checked out the baskets and we're down to the 0 quantity and that price is locked in. You would miss out then. It's down to the people who check out their baskets, and we're down to 1 opportunity now. As soon as that's gone, that price will be locked in and everybody will pay that lowest price, and it's gone.
Price lock.
Thank you again to everybody that's got involved. Now, we have got some brilliant deals for you. £13.71. Brilliant saving. Now, I think this is our star buy, isn't it? Oh no, we've got one coming up. This is my own personal one. Can I have my own one? Oh, this is it. Oh, this is coming up. Oh, this is our star buy. You have loved these in the past, and we're bringing these up in a short while, talking tonic with regards to these. So yeah, do stay tuned for those. That's my first ever star buy. Ooh, and I shared it with you. Ooh, like little crafty buddies now. Love it. This is my only personal one, to be honest. I think this is a brilliant set. I don't know if it's allowed, but I'm having my own personal star buy. Now this is brilliant because in this set you've got a whole host of embossed cardstock, and it's brilliant quality. Now some of these we've kind of got creative with already. We've got some gilding and waxes involved with these. Now I know there's lots of people out there that don't have die cutting machines. So when we talk about die cutting, we talk about embossing. If you've not got a die cutting machine, you can't do it, can you? But we all start somewhere, and sometimes we start without a die cutting machine. So these card stocks are perfect for you. Got 100 sheets in total, A4 in size, £24.99. Now saying that, even if you've got a die cutting machine, you know what happens at Craft Price Drop? We bring that price down, and it might be worth you getting involved anyway, even if you can make your own, because sometimes there's those situations when you don't want to get all your crafty bits and pieces out, or maybe you're going on holiday or over to a friend's and you just want to take some nice cardstock with you to have a base to get cracking on projects when you get there. Well, this is the way to do it. And if you're working with craft groups, this is definitely something you need to get in your basket. We are talking 100 sheets here. It comes from Craftwork, so again, we know quality. And you've got A4 sheets, you've got white, you've got black in here, you've got some silver metallic too as well. And each and every one of these has got a fabulous embossed finish. Now, I'm not sure how many repeats you've got of each of these, but you've got all sorts, you've got flowers in there, you've got chevrons, some lovely kind of cogs and gears. It's a variety. So yours may be slightly different, but you're going to get a fabulous mix and you're going to get a wonderful deal. Should we get that auction underway? Oh, it's already started. Oh, we've had a little tickle of that price, just a little tickle. We'll give it a big prodding later on and get it down even further. £24.47. Should we have a look at some of these? Oh no, let's get that price down first. We'll have a look at these in a minute. That's more important, isn't it? That price. Let's get that price. I feel like a newsreader. £18.44. That is a good deal, isn't it? We're talking 100 sheets, we're talking a 26% saving. Now let's have a look at some of these. These are beautiful. You can see, because we've got white cardstock, sometimes it's a bit tricky with our lights here to give you those kind of embossed for you to see, but I think you can see it there. You can certainly see this area here where somebody, this will be Charlie, won't it? Charlie with his cheeky bit of gilding wax. Oh, it might have been Dave. Oh, Charlie got some competition. That's nice, can't stop rubbing, that's lovely and smooth. All sorts in here, you've got all sorts of fabulous little cogs, as you can see there. Perfect for when you're working on those industrial style projects. Oh, now look at this, this is pretty. This one here, you've got your embossed snowflakes. Now you might look at this and you think, you know what, I do like that, but I wish they were in white. Guess what, flip it over and you've got your white version there too as well. Your emboss and your deboss on the reverse. Black cardstock, again, another one that's a little bit tricky to show, but this one's snowflakes. Again, you could go over that with your silver gilding polish, couldn't you? Again, you've got your positive and your negative, depending on which size you're working with that. I wonder if I'm going to be a bit naughty. This is important as crafters. Oh, know what? It's not got a white core to it as well, so you could die cut that as well, and you wouldn't have any white edges showing through. No, you're not going to tell anybody, are you? Anybody watching? You just put your thumb over it. Oh, this is a nice one, little dinky flower. Now this is a pretty one. If you work with your Nouveau drops, this is a wonderful one because you've got like a little kind of recess on each one of these little tiny daisies here. So you can pop your Nouveau drops in there, maybe some of those gems. I know Adorn brings us lots of fabulous self-adhesive gems. Often we see them here in Craft Price Drop as well. Oh, this one's nice. This reminds me of a big building in the centre of Birmingham because it's got that kind of bubbly effect. Do you like that? Again, you've got the recess on that one too as well. And then you've got your chevrons. That's the third one with it in that particular frame. Chevrons and chevrons. Hey, snap! We've got a pair. Now the price is coming down to £14.52. What a saving. Over 40% saving. Now I'm going to take that chevron one and show you the quality of this card. Not too sure of the GSM on this particular one, but what I know is, I think it's probably about a 280, you know, because look at this. It will make a fabulous card. Now, I know my hand is not a mantelpiece, but look at that. That would stand quite well, wouldn't it? It's got a bit of a wobble on. That's probably more to do with my hand than it is the card. That's a sign I need some caffeine. That's nice, but that is a nice base because then again you can fold these over again. We'll make fabulous easel cards with these as well. Just add a few little embellishments and away you go. Only got 9 chances. There you go. Again, nice little way of folding your card, quickly and easy. Or again, you could fold that the other way and make a nice little easel card with these. You are going to get 100 sheets with these, but the quality is there with these. You'll be able to use these over and over again. And of course, you can die cut it too as well. I'll put that one at the bottom. Be our secret. 020021. If you want to get involved, £14.52. 7 opportunities for you to get hold of these now. Again, if you want to go for these in multiples, please do so. And they are perfect if you run your classes or your workshops. You could quite easily have all the cardstock that you need for that fabulous half price deal that we've got on your screen there. £12.50. What's that? 12.5 per sheet. Wow. See, I'm all right when I'm dividing by 100 because I just move the decimal point. I can do those. It's the odd funny calculations that I can't do. Thirds, I can't do thirds. Not very good with thirds. Unless, yeah, sometimes. It depends. It depends. But the mental maths is getting better, I have to say. Anyway, I digress. 5 chances, 5 opportunities for you to get involved with these. Got the item details up on your screen. There is still time. While we've got stock, you can get involved. But the key thing is, when we start getting down to those single figures, this is when we get busy. Because there's lots of like-minded crafters that'll be watching this and thinking to themselves, you know what? When it gets to £12, I'm going to get involved. But do you know, for the sake of 46p, I think I'd get involved anyway, because you've got 100 sheets. Nigel, Carol, you're involved with these as well. Naomi as well. Brilliant bases for you to work with, and especially if you're making your cards and you're selling for charity, getting prices like the price that we've got on the screen just helps you keep those costs down, but still doing that good work to get those funds in for those different charities. One opportunity left. Who is going to take this one? Is it going to be you? I hope so, because that is a fabulous saving. Definitely worth considering. A few moments ago we were looking at £24.99, and they have gone, thanks to everyone involved. And that price has been locked in at £12.42. Everybody pays that lowest price. Lots of you being Freedom members, so not one penny post and packing to be added on if you are. Now, of course, you've got your fabulous card bases. Perhaps if you're folding and your card, as we've just showed you there, you need some embellishment, don't you? Well, have a look at these. These are beautiful. Creative Expressions bring us a whole range of all sorts of wonderful things, all wonderful dyes, wonderful cardstock, wonderful inks and mediums for to add sparkle and shimmer and all sorts. And have a look at these. These are gorgeous. We have got a set of 12 packs here, 94 embellishments in total, as you can see on your screen. Lots of these being flat backed, but some of these are kind of elements that you can kind of break up as well, especially those pearl sprays. Now, £38.20 is what you would be paying for these if you got them all together and jumped onto our website for them, but we've got them across Price Drop, so we know that's not the price we're going to be paying, because that price is going to come down. See on your screen there, 252935 being your item number on this one. You've got all those fabulous 12 packs. Should we have a little look at some of those? Have a look at these. It's gorgeous. They're all individually packaged as well, so of course you can buddy up with something. And I think, have we got 3 pairs? Oh, I don't know. We've got all sorts. In fact, shall I show you what you've got? Well, I can't just show you what you've got because we've got a breakdown to show you on the screen here. So you've got a good idea. So here we go on your screen. You've got 5 different styles. So you've got 2 repeats of 4 of them and 4 of your fancy pearl embellishments. And you can see they're really good prices with these. You've got the clear sparkling finishing touches. Now it says 2 there. That doesn't mean you're going to get 2 sparkling finishing touches. You're actually going to get 12 on each of those cards. So it's 24 of those for £3.60. Your fancy pearl ones with those, they are absolutely beautiful. And you've got 8 of those on each of those cards there. And then you've got your finishing touches with your hearts. On your hearts, you've got 12 on each of those cards as well. Your pearl sprays, you've got lots of elements within there, but all come together at £38.20. And that price is coming down. £36.88 being your price. Now with these, I can't help but have a look at these because I know what you'll do when you get these home, because of course they come together and they look like a beautiful spray, and you could use them just exactly as that. But frugal crafters, you'll do this, won't you? You'll unravel them and you'll take them out and you'll use them individually like so. Look at that. So within this particular one, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm not saying you're going to get 6 in each of those because I don't know, but oh, the price is coming down. The price is coming down. Oh, boom! It's going down. The chevrons. I don't know why it's going down. I'm so far away from being street. £20.20. This is brilliant value because you've got 12 packs here. 12 packs. It's £18 saving already. It's only just a few moments that we've kicked this deal off. Now the beauty of this is you've got lots of kind of clear and pearl finishes with these. So of course you know you can get your alcohol pens involved with these. Clear ones, you can get the pens involved with those and you'll still get that sparkle, but they could be purple when you use your purple pens on there. Oh, that's what that one is. There you go. Had a bit of a blank space there, didn't you? I'll put them all together again in a moment. £19.96. You've got large elements. Beauty as well is you've got some of these larger elements that you can hear here with your fancy pearl pieces. Oops, there you go. And then you've got the smaller versions with them too as well. So you can see in the centre there, you've got large, you've got small with these, you've got heart shaped with these. You've got those lovely clear sparkly ones. Look at those, they've got very much three-dimensional with those. Do like those. Well, I'm going to put those together because I'm quite conscious of the fact that they're not sitting on the display and I don't want you to think you're going to get a piece of card. A piece of card like that is not such a brilliant deal. Now look at these. They're sticky. The price is still coming down. Price is better than half price. Look at these. Look at that. I like that. Look at that. There's lots of depth with these, isn't there? My daughter used to stick these on her ears. Not these particular ones, but self-adhesive gems because she wasn't allowed to have her ears pierced until she got a little bit older. She'll stick one on my ear. You try it. I've already got one earring in there. Oh, look at that. I'm ready to party now. Look at that. Hey. That would work, wouldn't it? I don't know about the earpiece. That isn't quite looking the right thing. It could be that would work. Make rings with those and all sorts, couldn't you? Right, so now, sorry, we digress yet again. The details are coming up on the screen. The quantity, 7 chances, that's all that you've got involved with these. These would look beautiful as well with those ribbon bows that we sometimes make. I know lots of you have invested in the ribbon that we've had from Mayart. Is it Mayarts? I think it's Mayarts, where they do those fabulous crushed ribbons. Big bows with those, with one of those fabulous embellishments in the centre. Look gorgeous. £14.36 for 12 packs of beautiful gems. And don't forget, that's a saving of over 60%. Got an itchy nose now. What does an itchy nose mean? Is that a surprise? Is that a surprise? I'm ready for a surprise. Ooh, can't remember. I'll have to get onto the old internet. The interweb later on. Now don't forget, with each of these packs we are talking that multiple elements in there. So for instance, those small fancy pearl ones, you've got 8 in there. The large ones, you've got 6, and of course they work really well together because they're similar in design but different sizes. So perhaps you're wanting larger bows and smaller bows with those in the centre, then you can do so. Got those clear gems as well, so these ones are pretty, but then you've also got the heart-shaped ones. Oh, a couple of ones just pinged off, but there you go. Beautiful, do like those. And then of course you've got your fancy pearl sprays. I'm not going to undo that one again. But very easy for you to colour these as well. In fact, if you wanted to, you could take them all to pieces, yeah, even further so. Right, again, I digress. As a crafter, I'm looking at these and seeing the opportunities and hopefully sharing some of those with you. 3 chances, £14.14. We are talking a little over £1. Is it £1? Oh no, I can't remember now. So just got 12 in there, so it's a little over £1 per pack, isn't it? That's the easy way of doing it. £1.17. Very economical. 252935, that is your item number. 2 chances now. You've only got 2 chances, sorry, 1 chance. Who's going to snap up those last ones and get that price locked in for everybody? Is it going to be you? Marie, thank you, it was you.
Price lock.
So thank you, Marie. You got that price locked in for everybody. What a fabulous price, £14.12. But saying that, you nearly missed out, Marie, because if you'd gone a minute longer, somebody else could have jumped in and you could have missed out. And that's the thing, when you get them into your basket, make sure you check your baskets out. Now, how do you recognise what we've got here? We've got a star buy. And this is something that we think you are going to love. And we know that you've loved these previously because, of course, Tonic brings us fabulous products, and that's what we've got here. You've got a mix of dies and embossing folders with these, and these are really, really clever because you can use them in a variety of different ways. You can see instantly you've got your embossing folder here, and you can see when you actually look at that design, you've got 2 different styles within that particular design featuring there. Isn't that gorgeous? But then in addition to that, you have got your dies. And your dies mean that it's actually going to cut out. So if I hold this, you should be able to see. it's going to actually cut out elements there. And you've also got sentiments featuring with these too as well. If you line those up, don't worry, on the back of the packaging you have got lots of ideas and lots of combinations, because of course with verso dies and the actual outside edge cutting dies, you've got lots of possibilities, and that's what you've got exactly with these. You've got your embossing folders where you can cut these as well, because you've got your dies too as well, but you've also got your outer die as well. So if you did want to just emboss and then cut out that emboss feature, you can just use that outer die, but then you've got your inner dies there too as well. Lots of combinations, that's the key thing. And what do you do with those combinations? Well, guess what? I can give you a little bit of an example. Before I do that, the price is coming down. £40.98 is where we started. 2 of these fabulous sets of dies, now £30.49. That's a good saving. Now let's get back to that. I stand corrected. Our price has dropped again. Here we go. I'm on that kind of craft price drop trampoline, aren't I now? £20.49. We're talking half price. That price has been chopped in half. Now have a look at this. This one is featuring that particular embossing folder that we've seen there, because you can see that gorgeous detailed out at the bottom. You've almost got like a quilted look, very elegant look. Then at the top you've got the die cut element, and then the kind of not horizontal, the diagonal there, you've got that sentiment featuring. And I love this because those little embellishments there have actually been cut out of that part here as well. So cut a couple of times and you get that kind of result. Maybe use it with your pinks and your chocolate browns. Look at those, beautiful. Or maybe you fancy getting a little bit of sparkle involved. That's a nice idea, isn't it? Now we've actually got that was very posh. We've actually got 2 die sets in here, so that's the first one. Second one over here is a similar concept. So you've got your embossing folder with your 2 segments of embossing featuring butterflies and flowers and all sorts of wonderful things in this one. Again, you've got your on your special day being your die. Of course, the diagonal element is just using those butterflies, as you can see on this particular occasion. Bless you. Bless him. He was trying to be quiet. Oh, Ben has got the most amazing sneezes and the best giggle ever. If you ever come along to our live exhibitions and you meet up with Ben, give him a tickle and he will chuckle beyond belief. He's so funny. Have a look at this. This is pretty, isn't it? Again, using that fabulous card elements there again. Look at that one at the bottom there in the craft card. It almost looks like it's a basket weave. Very pretty. And of course you've got your florals and your little butterflies featuring from that die cut, because of course that's what you've got here. You've got your embossing folders and your corresponding die elements with these. Price on your screen there is a brilliant saving. It's less than half price, but we've still got stock available. Where is that price going? Let's have a little look. Chevrons are in. Price is coming down to no way. £16.88. That's a 58% saving. Wow. Now it's no wonder lots of you getting involved with these. That price there, I mean, you would be paying more than that for just one of these dies, because don't forget there's so many different ways you can use this. Again, I'm going to turn the packaging around just to show you. This is the other one that we've got here. You've got inspiration with regards to the designs as well. But if you look at the orange images, it's showing you all the different combinations that you've got. So of course you could take the embossed area and just emboss everything. Use it all in one go. Use those dies to cut those overlays that will then sit perfectly on top of those embossed finishes. Or maybe just use the dies on their own, because they will make beautiful embellishments for you to add on top of those embossed backdrops. But they're big dies. Look at these big size dies. Perfect for your square cards. So obviously if you're going for your 8x8s or maybe your 7x7s, they would work well too as well. We're bringing those quantities in at 16. We've got, you might think to yourself, oh, that's a lot. Some of those that we've been looking at have been single numbers, but don't forget, people have been going for these, taking advantage of these. That's what we've got left at this particular stage. Lots of you will be getting involved because that price continues to drop down from that start price of £40.98. It is continuing to drop down. Ooh, chevrons are back. Here we go again. 14 opportunities to get involved at £15.98. Fancy getting involved? Well, I think it's a good opportunity to, because it works out £7.99 now per die set. Originally they were £20.49, so it's a huge savings. No wonder that these are proving to be so popular. Now you might be watching on Facebook. If you are watching on Facebook, you can't actually get involved with this auction that way. What you need to do is hop over to our website, craftpricedrop.com, or give us a call, because you can get involved on the phone lines as well, and you'll see the number come up at the bottom of your screen in the next few moments. Then add it to your basket. But more importantly, check your basket out. Now the price on your screen there, £15.96, that possibly will not be the price that you pay, because while we have stock, that price continues to drop. Now if you got involved at whatever price you've been chatting about, maybe you got involved right at the beginning at £40.98, your card will not be debited until we lock that price in, and the only opportunity we have to lock that price in is when that final opportunity is taken up. And now we've gone from 16 chances down to 8 chances, and as quickly as that, it's down to 7 again there. So you can see it very quickly, and while that price continues to drop, we've got more and more people watching that price, getting involved at that stage. Now we do encourage you to get involved nice and early so as you don't miss out, but I know you as crafters just like me, you'll be watching that price, you'll be wanting to take advantage of that price at that best deal. You might have a price in your head. It might have been £16, but it's below that now. Maybe lower than the price that we're looking at, but what you've got to consider is those people watching as well. There might be 6 people looking at these, and 5 of those are ahead of you with regards to the price that they're willing to pay for these ones. 4 chances. You could be missing out on this for a matter of pennies. This might be the lowest price that we ever see with this deal. £15.91, 4 opportunities, 4 chances for you to get involved. And don't forget those prices on your screen there, £40.98 was originally the price for both of these dies. Well over that £15.89 price that we're looking at the moment. I don't know where that price is going to go. You are going to lock that price in. Whoever takes that last opportunity, and we're down to our last 2 chances now, they're going to lock that price in, and everybody will pay the lowest price alongside them as well. So if you're thinking of getting involved now, do it as soon as you possibly can. Do not miss out on this one. We've got people on the phone lines, we're busy on the website. 1 chance. When that chance is gone, that price is going to be locked in, and everybody will take that lowest price that we've got on your screen there, £15.86, because it's locked in.
Price lock.
So again, thank you to everybody. You loved those dies. I don't blame you, because you've got so many different opportunities, and the price that you got there, what a fabulous price. Now don't forget, if you are watching and you are a Freedom member, then you haven't had to consider your post and packing, because of course Freedom members don't pay any more for their post and packing. It's all part of your membership, and you can get involved as a Freedom member at any time. 888 is the item number, and never has it been more important to be a Freedom member as in a Craft Price Drop show. Why would you want to let any of those savings go on your post and packing? You've seen some of those savings. Keep those savings in your pockets. Now have a look at these. These are so pretty. These are lovely. Now we're looking about stencils. Now it's a bit tricky to show you these because they're white and they've got a white background, so I'm going to be playing around with some of these to give you an idea. These are lovely though. We've got a set of 4 flexible festive stencils. Oh, that's a tongue twister if ever I saw one. At £27.80 being the price for each of these. Now these are fabulous. They're self-adhesive. They've got a tack to them, and what this means is because of that you can apply them to all sorts of kind of spherical elements, things like glasses and vases. It doesn't have to be a flat piece of card, but equally so it can be. Very flexible in their design because that's the nature. It's kind of like a vinyl that you can see here. Now we've got lots of you getting involved with these nice and early because you've seen the quality and the benefit of these. Now I'm going to take one of these ones which is on the white, and I'm just going to pop them onto your black sheet. Now you have got a certain amount of sticky on this. Now with any sticky, I would imagine you've only got a certain amount of life with regards to these, but if they don't have something that's non-porous like a glass or a vase, then you don't have to worry. It's going to mould itself perfectly. I've got a piece of black card just to show you, but you can see there will actually stick in place, and it will reposition as well. So if you do want to do a border of these, then you could do. If you've got something like your Xyron with your or maybe you spray, you know, your non-permanent spray adhesive that Crafters Companion bring us, that would be perfect. So on that particular stencil that I've just taken these from, you've got things like your Christmas tree, you've got things like your Christmas bells as well, but of course these ones, if you're clever with the way that you're working with them, to be honest, you could be using them on things like weddings and stuff as well. Again, lots of detail with those. People getting involved with these already. I'm not surprised. Certain elements of these you could be using. You've got snowflakes on these. You've got Merry Christmas featuring there. Really good sizes. That'd be fabulous on glasses and things on your Christmas table. Do like that idea. So, details up on your screen. You can get involved now. £27.80 was our start price. It's not anymore because it's less than £20. It's £19.28. 30% saving instantly with these. Now, of course, we've got the elements here that are featuring things like your reindeers. Imagine taking those, putting them onto your projects, putting all those fabulous pastes and mixes that we've got with these. What else have we got in this set here? Oops, oh, these are pretty. These are borders. I'm going to lay these down on here so we can show you these ones. So, you've got your Christmas tree border. I'll share these with you in a moment. Oh, you've got little tiny stars as well. Snowflakes with these too as well. Oops. Please don't judge me on me lining up. You've got your fabulous holly. And these are nice. We've got a lovely holly as well. She's talking to me in my ear. Look at these. Oh gosh, that's as wonky as a dog's hind leg, isn't it? Look at that. But these are pretty. Don't look at the detail of me lining those up. And these are lovely because what you've got with these, you've got the effect to actually put these around little glasses, you know, little tumblers that you can put a tea light in. Can you imagine using some of your kind of clear or maybe frosted pastes and pushing through those? Now they're self-adhesive, so what that means, you can actually remove those and pop them onto whatever else you like. So going on to cardstock here, you could use them on cardstock, use them on acetate as well. Should we pop some others down? I'm destroying what we've got on the screen. These ones are larger ones now. Oh, look at this one. Only got 9 chances for you to get involved with these. 9 opportunities. But look at the detail that you've got with some of these. These are beautiful. Now, these, I'm guessing, I'm not the only one to have got my hands on these. So there's little elements that are missing, but you are going to get your innies and your outies with these. It's like, oh my goodness, it gets worse. Look at that. If I just lift it up a bit, then it looks like it's straight. The price is coming down. Oh, so is all the display. If you want to get involved with these, you've got the details up on your screen there. You can see better than half price deal. We've only got 7 chances for you to get involved with these though. 7 opportunities. Now I like these ones. I'm going to bring these bauble ones on as well. These again would look brilliant if you wanted to put these onto, I mean these you could actually put onto your windows, you know, if you wanted to actually do that frosted effect with these, you could do. Again, they're going to work so well. Try and line these up a little better. I don't know, no, I'm not even going to bother trying. I'm just going to lay them down quickly just to show you. Different styles of baubles. And again, I could imagine using this. Imagine using these on your self-adhesive sheets and then isolating certain areas and getting your glitters involved. Or maybe you went for those fabulous shimmer shakers that Phil bought us with the Creative Expressions, wasn't it? 4 chances, 4 opportunities for you to get involved. That price is still coming down, £11.99. Look at the baubles. These are cute, I like these. You could get your glittery elements with these as well, couldn't you? Use them as masks, get your paints involved with these. You're going to have to be quick though. We've only got 3 chances for you to get involved with these. Time is ticking away with us here at Craft Price Drop. Before much longer, we're going to have to say goodbye to you, but we've still got time to squeeze a few more auctions in, but we have to say goodbye to this particular one on your screen before we can bring any more in. One last opportunity, 1 chance for you to get involved, and it's been snapped up. Thanks to everyone involved.
Price lock.
That price has been locked in at £11.97. Thank you to everybody involved. If you got yours, well done, you'll love those when they come through. So yeah, goodbye. And dare I say, we do like to get involved with our Christmas elements, don't we, nice and early, especially if you're making things to sell. Now, spellbinders. Your spellbinders dies earlier on, but what spellbinders do, they also bring us these metal texture embossing plates, and these are brilliant because you can use them in your die cutting machines, but you can use them in lots of different ways to get some wonderful results. Now, you will need a die cutting machine. Well, I say that, I wonder, because they remind me a little bit of brass rubbings, these. You know how you used to put your cardstock down and your paper down? A bit of rub. Already, woo! Chevrons are in. Prices coming down, £73.50. With these, you've got a lot of content within these ones, and the half price deal is on your screen straight away. You've got 3 plates with these. We're talking around A5 with these, regards to the size. A little bit smaller than A5 perhaps because of the height with these. Oh, actually, hold on. 5 by 7, something like that. Not sure. We'll see if we can get those measurements. Do you know what? I'm saying that, and I've got a package in here. Oh, Hayley. Oh, Hayley. This particular one that we're looking at is 5 inches by 7 inches. The one in the middle. Whoops. Oh, that was close. This particular one on the side here with that gorgeous diamond detail, and that particular one is 5 by 7 as well. If you want in your metric, 12.7 by 17.8, but we only have 5 opportunities for you to get involved. These are beautiful. The quality of these is impeccable. I mean, Spellbinders always bring us fabulous deals with regards to their designs and their usability. With these are beautiful. 4 chances, the plummet is back. The chevrons are there, the price is coming down yet again. 317877, that is the item number for you to get involved. You're going to have to be quick though, because we are less than £30 now for these, £29.27. These are beautiful designs. Got a 60% saving with these. I do love that, almost like a chevron effect that you've got with your leaves in there as well. 3 chances now. Time is ticking away on these. These you're going to be able to use in a variety of different die cutting machines. Just check out those instructions from your manufacturers as to how you use these. But as long as you've got the area, and don't forget 5 inches by 7 inches is a good size, so they're going to go through lots of your die cutting machines, but only if you get these quick. £29 or below £29, down to £28.90. 3 chances for you to get involved with these gorgeous designs. We are talking about that gorgeous Sanctuary, Zeco chevron, and your diamond opulence as well. Interesting names with those ones as well. Beautiful. I love that geometric shape there. That's going to work really well. And don't forget, with each one of these, when you emboss your cardstock, you've got the positive and your negative. You can chop into these wherever you choose. 2 chances though for you to get involved. Time's ticking away. You could well miss out on these if you're not quick. 317877 being your item number. 2 chances. Do not miss out on these. This is going to be our last auction. Time is ticking away. So we will be back with you at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Charlie will be here with more savings, but we have to say goodbye to this auction before we can wind this show up. 1 chance, 1 opportunity for you to get involved. And if you'd like to get involved, now is the time to do it. You can do it online, craftpriceshop.com, or you can give us a call. And it's gone. Thanks for locking that price in.
Price lock.
So there we go, everybody pays the lowest price of £28.86. I've got nothing left. Well, I've run out of time, so I can't bring you any more. But of course, as I mentioned there, Charlie's going to be back with us tomorrow at 11 o'clock, the same place. So make sure that you do join him. He's also going to be here at 7 o'clock this evening with even more savings. So make sure you tune into Hochanda and you'll be able to meet up with him and take advantage of those. And then I will be with you 7 o'clock tomorrow morning to bring you even more savings. 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Who would do it? That's me. I would do it. So join me, whether you're in your pyjamas or fully dressed to go. But we'll see you